Hey, it's Daniel, and today I wanted to share with you one of my older Book of Shadows, and this is actually a cheap way to make a thick book if you're kind of on a budget. This is actually 3 composition notebooks that have been taped together. I use black duct tape, and it's a really, really thick and heavy book. I don't use this is an older one. I don't really use now. I'm gonna show you some. If you can see right here, I put some paper clips in here because I wanted to do some private stuff in the middle that I didn't want to share on, so I just went ahead and did that. But I'm going to show you. This book does not reflect my personal path anymore. Like I said, these are actually from 3 different points in my path. They're together into one book. So, like I said, it's just 3 composition notebooks that I had duct taped together, and it's the big book now. I mean, so the first one is my Book of Shadows that has to do with the goddess Isis. I'm not going to show you everything, but it's kind of a quick flip through, like different pages, like invocations and daily blessings. This is all having to do with the goddess Isis for the most part, and some random stuff thrown in. I took a lot of magazine pictures and stuff like that and glued it in. Like I said, I'm kind of skipping. I didn't finish everything in it. So, there's like a little love spell, different prayers and stuff, ritual of purification, just lots of different stuff in here. Just a real quick thick through. And there's a candle spell using Isis and Osiris, Sigil magic. Just like I said, lots of random stuff, more Isis stuff. And then when we come to this is when the 2 books are together. And this is another just kind of random, eclectic Book of Shadows of stuff. 5 points of Wicca. My definition of eclectic Wicca. Here's a little dedication ritual. Some interesting, some blank pages, lots of blank pages. Little blessing rites. These are like blessings. Morning prayer, prayer before sleep. Ritual of offering, ritual of thanks. Prayer for strength, prayer for compassion, an offering chant, 9 Wiccan virtues. Here's a Wiccan prayer, a little outline of how to pray, the witch's rune, prayer for in times of stress and confusion. Let's see, a ritual bath, an altar blessing. Here's another little version of the witch's rune. This is a magic circle ritual. Stuff I got out of magazines. Chants to different deities. Esbat rituals. Some Sabbath rituals. Like I said, I paperclipped some stuff that was private. There's some information about candle colors. A gay love spell. You can't see anything inappropriate. Some just little bits of stuff that over the years I have glued into different composition notebooks. Dryden candle blessing, working blessing, some money spell, a room cleansing spell to bind a troublemaker, protective shield, home ward. There's a neutralizing harm, bottle spell. There's the green man and eruption, Wiccan pentagram of truth, different potions and stuff. To overcome anger, here's a car protection spell, charge of the goddess, spell of the cord, which I think is in here like 3 times. This is just 8 points of crystal Wiccan theory and beliefs, little Wiccan oath, just lots and lots of stuff. The burning spell, information about lighting a candle and saying a prayer, calling angels, some different blessings, pictures. Christian Asbots, full moon invocations, little group circle casting, information about pentagrams, drawing down the moon, correspondences, just all kinds of stuff I didn't finish, more stuff I didn't finish. Little book in creation myth. Then here's for 2 more books, and this one is Druid stuff and a little bit of Wicca stuff thrown in. Let's see, like Calling the Kindreds. This little thing about the Reformed Druids of North America, Druidcraft. The 7 Precepts of Merlin. Lots of different invocations, home blessings, house protection spell, a druid dedication ritual. This is just how I perform different rituals, some protection spell, and from just all kinds of just really neat stuff. And this book didn't really cost me a whole lot. Like I said, it's literally just 3 composition notebooks that I've used, and I've just glued things over the years. Just little bits of everything in here. You just would not believe. Some stuff I've glued in, and then one blessing. All kinds of just fun stuff. But yeah, this is, I mean, it makes for a really thick book. I mean, I kind of found it just kind of a cheap and easy way to make a thick book of shadows. I don't use this anymore, but it's got some cool stuff in it that I'm going to plan on keeping around, and it just kind of makes it handy so I don't lose them. And many blessings.